Alright, so in this one we do have the new kit details for the new blue Android 13. He is a revival. You can see here he is a blue unit. Wow, I'm actually surprised. A lot of people are saying green. Blue does flow with the gammas because the gammas are yellow. He's blue. There's color coverage there, kind of like Tag 4s to UV4. Same thing that happened with them. Same thing is happening right here, which both units are plat units that are happening because gammas are getting their secondary plat. But, alright, let's start reading the kit. Let us see what he gets. He does give at his peak of, well, stars. Movies, PO, and Android, Strike Attack, and Blast Defense, and then also Strike Defense there, some more Strike-based. I hope he has even stats. Revival units kind of really flow with that. Rev UI being the most recent Zenkai of one has even stats. Even UV4 himself as a character has even stats. So maybe this guy will. If he's Strike-based, gamers are Blast-based, it's going to be weird. So I just hope he has even stats to kind of just mesh it all together. On activation, damage plus 15% of a strike. No blast armor on that. This is, again, a revival unit, so he probably has it on post, but not in pre. On activation of his blast, damage plus 15%. Blue card. On activation, draw a green card next. Draw, or rather deal, special damage plus 40%. If enemy is Super Saiyan, you deal 90%. Oh, wait, not just Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan and Goku, you deal 90% to special move damage. Wow. That is 130 total. Because you get the 40 no matter what. That's 130. Damn. On hit, enemy key minus 80. Blast armor on that blue card. That's a dash forward. On green card, on activation, draw one card plus 30 key. Nullify after you downgrade on roll conditions. Cancel enemy buff effect. That actually could be decently usable here. Also, if enemy is Goku, all enemy sub count plus 3. Because that's like his, where he grabs their leg and throws them green card, right? Or he does the nut punch as the other green card. Damn. Plus enemy sub count to Goku, 3. Okay. Name it Goku getting that hit, huh? Alright, got it. On hit, enemy drive multi -1 2 times. His green card does combo into a strike, blast, green, or blue. It does have blast armor on it. Main ability, this is again the first main ability here. Destroy 2 cards, then draw one of each of special move and a green card. Interesting main ability. You get all green and blue on that. Pretty good. So that green card looks pretty goddamn solid, right? Health plus 20%, key plus 30, ally health store plus 15%, 30 counts. That's actually a very nice ability. All enemies arts cost plus 15 for 15 counts there. Not bad. They could cancel it, but at least exists for anything. Starter ability, his unique gauge plus 20%, damage plus 260%, damage against Super Saiyan and Goku plus 40%, damage guard 180%, key recovery plus 50%, revive and transform into Android 13 fused with 7% health, as well as ally damage plus 20%. Damn, just supports everybody in the game. Alright, good for you. If an enemy battle member is Goku, unique gauge plus 20%, seal enemy greens and blues for 15 counts! And he debuffs all enemies 30% if you're fighting a Goku? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I think this also applies even if they're dead, that 30% thing. So, because it's a battle member, they're still a battle member even if they're dead, right? So that Goku dies. I'm pretty sure this is still applicable, just to note as a thing that exists. Alright, let's continue. On enemy character conversation. So when he enters or when they swap, blah, 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 he draws a card for you 3 or fewer, key plus 30, or key plus 20 rather. Nullify, oh wow, nullify damage received element disadvantage. So he goes defense neutral 3 counts on entry. Enemy draw speed -2 for 3 counts. Damn. When they switch? Jesus Christ, it seals enemy blast? That's even good against Frieza. Minus Frieza's card draw speed and sealing blast? I mean, sure the beams, but still, it's fucking good. On strike blast, green card used based on unique gauge level. You do get more effects here. So, at level 1 plus, you get cover in all 5 counts. At level 2 plus, you do get card draw speed. At level 3 plus, you get key protection on these attacks and cards here, right? Strike, blast, or green. When hit by enemy arts, 1 time, destroy enemy hand entirely. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, it's only 1 time, but still. Enemy key plus, or rather, minus 100, and seal all enemy main abilities for 5 counts. On return to standby, key plus 30, ally health plus 10%, cancel ally abnormal conditions. When not defeated, an ally is prevented from switching. What? Oh, when Namegoku locks you, he does this. and allies prevented switching. So not him, but when someone else is locked in, he reduces enemy ki by 40, and he does this 3 times. He seals their rush and seals their mate. Oh my god! Dude! He's really good against Static. When on standby, enemy activates ultimate / awaken darts or rising rush. You do sub count -4 for him. An enemy ultimate and awaken darts power -30%. His cover change is a blast, comes into a blue. His unique gauge is evolve type. What the hell does that even mean? Is that a charge gauge? Let's see. When unique gauge becomes full, nullify special cover change 5 counts. Sub counts on switch -2 for 10 counts. Ally sub count -3. There's a lot of sub count manipulation with this guy. That's a very common thing of the modern era, and this guy has it as well. Return to standby with full unique gauge. Draw up to 2 cards if hand has 3 or fewer. Ki +20, ally health +20, or rather, ally health +5%, ally damage +30%. Another, bro, he supports his allies 50%, and it's all uncancelable. All enemy strike, blast, blue, power down 15% for 10 counts. Level up when unique gauge is consumed. Charges moderately each time an art is used. Oh, so it's like a USG type gauge. Okay, that's simple as hell. And he already has cover and all, right? He has 5 counts cover and all on entry. He's at level 1, obviously. Consumed on return to standby with full unique gauge. So you fill his gauge, you swap out, you refill it, blah, blah. Okay. Every time you fill it, you do, get that allowance of that support there. Oh, look at what he gets from that gauge. That's a really fucking strong gauge. Now we can't see what he is going to do in his transformation state. So he does have Blast Summer on strike in transformation state. His blast is normal. His strike is the same thing as it was. His blue card gains Endurance Null instead now. It has the same damage inflicted buffs. Green card, I think this is all the same. Maybe the cancel enemy buff effects is different. Maybe. I don't think it is actually, but maybe. Main ability is obviously different because it's a different main ability. Draw a blue card, health +25%, ki +50, ally rush damage +50%, seal enemy rush for 5 counts. Jesus fucking Christ. On transformation, you do gain 40% more damage inflicted, 20% more damage guard. There's the same thing here when the enemy confrontation thing. The gauge thing does increase from level 3 all the way to level 5 now. So at level 4, you cancel an attribute upgrade or attribute downgrades. At level 5, you go neutral every single time you get that, entry of level 5 gauge. Damn. Neutral, huh? And he has defense neutral 3 counts already. Initial entry. Damn. Level 5 seems like it's going to be a chore, to be fair. But if he's good enough on, actual damage, it's going to be worth doing, clearly. Everything else here looks the same. He does change from a blast cover to a strike cover, both combo to a blue card. Again, his gauge just like a USG type, so... Wow, this guy. For one, good against Goku. This guy is giving insane support. He's safety and revival. He's a fine element. Blue is an okay element. I don't think it's terrible. If, again, he has even stats, you could pair him easily with GT3 Ku and UV4, leader him on a GT team. That is so simple to do if he has even stats. He is giving strike tech and whatever he's given there. I think blast defense, I think it is. And then extra strike defense extra. So he might be even. If he's not, I know there's not too many great purples that are existing, but I'm sure you can find a way to make this guy work on a team if he is only strike-based. But again, I just really feel he's going to be even stats here. So running with GT3 Ku and UV4, that sounds like one of the best teams in the game, frankly. He's even decent against Frieza. That defense neutral is going to be helpful because I get the point, right? He's sealing their blast. It's not going to be sealed long enough to make a full impact. It's only 2 counts. But they can only beam. If they don't have 2 beams, or at least 1 beam, it's going to be a bit of a headache for them. The support he gives is crazy. He's team healing twice. He's doing it on, the health restore thing of his first main, as well as healing his team every time, he gets his gauge filled and you swap out. So he's doing a lot. The sub-count manip is crazy. This guy looks fucking insane. GT3 Ku looks pretty goddamn good. This guy, on paper, he's reading like a goddamn god. Now, revivals are always finicky. You can never really tell until we actually get to use them, because for one, initial showcases, you might just see someone plow through the first 4 matches, and then guess what happens? You didn't even see the revival, and you can't tell if he's good or bad because it's just the first 4 matches of the fucking unit. We'll see after a couple days. I think revivals take a little bit more time to gauge because, you're going to get in those hairy spots where you got to revive. You got to rely on them more. If you don't get into those initially, eventually that'll happen, right? He looks pretty good. Even pre-revival, he looks like a goddamn demon. Realistically, I don't know what the hell. The revival doesn't even give him too much because he doesn't need too much. This guy looks insane. What do you guys think of him? I'll see you in the next one. It's probably going to be a showcase.